WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. I bet I didn't save that audio. Let me check here to see if I saved the audio from that last one. I didn't. Oh, darn. All right. Sam, talk for a bit, would you?
Good morning, son. How are you?
I'm lovely. How are you? You brought someone today.
I did. I brought a friend with me today. This is Shanna Scordo. She owns Earthcraft Landscaping, and Shanna is also our chair of our design committee with Downtown Indiana.
And now, how would you like me to make you repeat all of that?
I would do it. I would gladly do it.
Would you do that? Oh, that's very nice of you. We won't make you do that. But we're waiting now for the computer to catch up, so
Okay,
we can tap dance a little bit. You guys color coordinated very nicely today.
We did, yeah.
Show our Facebook viewers. So stand there side by side. Check it out. Yeah.
Called each other and made sure we matched this
Very
morning.
nice. Very nicely done. We still haven't caught up with the computer yet, but at least we've balanced it out a little bit. All right. So it is Indiana in the morning here on WCCS. Oh, look how slow it's going, Sam.
Technology is wonderful, isn't it?
It is.
It did not have its coffee this morning.
Well, it's Friday. Everybody's tired, right?
It's been a long week.
The technology, this particular technology was really wonderful 15 years ago. Today, not so much.
Not so much.
All right, here. We'll click close. We'll get that out of there, and then we'll press this button. And boom. Now we can finally talk. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. So really briefly, introduce her again.
Yes, this is Shanna Scordo. She owns Earthcraft Landscaping, and she is also our chair for our design committee with Downtown Indiana. I brought her here today to talk some details into our Downtown Image Awards. We're bringing those back. That will be starting and running through this month, and then we will present the awards in our reintroduction to our Downtown Indiana annual meeting, and that will be held on Thursday, June 27th at the Coney Island. And more information will come on that soon. So when we're back in June, we'll have a lot more details on that. But during that meeting, we're going to reintroduce our mission and our vision. We're going to reintroduce the Image Awards and just try to get everybody understanding the new direction that Downtown Indiana is taking. So more information on that event will be coming soon. But one of the unique opportunities that we've had over the past year is to bring the organization of Welcome to Indiana to collaborate with Downtown Indiana. So that organization is now part of our organization, which sits under the design committee, which Shanna runs. And what I brought Shanna here today to talk about was the Image Awards. So I would just turn that over to her now and let her talk about how that's going to work.
Well, Shanna, tell me, the Image Awards, they're very important for folks downtown to understand what they actually are.
Sure.
And how they can be a part of them.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the Image Awards started with Welcome to Indiana, and they ran for years. It was, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of the mission of Welcome to Indiana. The idea was that whenever you have houses that are run down or let go or the landscapes aren't maintained, they bring down the property value of everybody around them.
Yeah.
So if we can encourage people and recognize people for fixing up their homes, what that's doing is thanking them for creating that ripple effect where when one person invests in their home, a lot of times the neighbor takes notice, starts to fix up theirs, and it really just raises everybody's property value.
Yeah.
And I used to be involved in Welcome to Indiana years ago, and then in terms of leadership, it's gone up and down and not always had somebody to care for it. And so now that Welcome has gotten folded into Downtown Indiana, it's just, I think, a great opportunity for just some really good synergy.
And it gives us an opportunity as well to look at the properties on which we live and understand that, fixing up a place is more than just, fixing a broken screen. There are a number of ways that you can improve a property and make it look better.
For sure.
General cleanup is one thing, but the way that you in landscaping, the way you design the landscaping, the plants that you put in, maintaining those sorts of things. A fresh coat of paint goes a long way. All those different things.
Yeah, absolutely. Any of those things are so impactful to making the properties look nice. And so the Image Awards are actually for the whole county, not just Downtown Indiana, even though Downtown Indiana is the one that's initiating it, making sure that it happens and launching it. we're relaunching it, because it already existed and it sort of fell by the wayside during COVID. And then now we're making sure it's going to be back to stay. But really the whole county. So if anybody knows of properties over the whole county where over the last few years, and there's really not a limit at this point on time frame in terms of how recently it was done, but we're sort of thinking over the last 3 years because that's how long it's been since any image awards were given. That if you properties have gotten facelifts that just look noticeably better, there's 4 categories. So residential property, commercial property, and then what we're calling a civic property. So that is anything that doesn't fall within those 2 categories. So it might be a government building, a nonprofit, a school, et cetera. And then on top of that, there's a sustained beautification image award. And so that would be for a property that maybe there wasn't any one year where anything really big happened, but every year they're just making continued progress. And that in itself makes the property just, really pop.
Yeah. And Sam, I would guess that a lot of people would be on board with that, just from the number of categories she mentioned, but also from the fact that, everybody likes to take pride in the appearance of their property.
Absolutely. And, you can nominate yourself, obviously, but anybody that knows a friend or a family member or just somebody in the community, you're welcome to nominate them as well. And to feed off Shanna saying it's county-wide, I think it was important for us to bring all of the communities together and do this as a whole for the county, as we're working more closely with the Chamber of Commerce, the Indiana County Tourist Bureau, just trying to bring the whole community together as we focus on these.
Yeah. So tell me the timetable for the actual nomination process and then the awarding.
So the nominations will go until the last week of May, the 3rd week of May. Sorry, we're going to have all the information on the Downtown Indiana Facebook page. So we're still firming up a few details, but the nominations are officially open. We're going to have, there will be a Microsoft form that you'll be able to fill out to put in some information. And those will be open for about the next 3 weeks then. And then we'll close those nominations and select our winners. And then those will be awarded at the annual meeting.
I would guess whoever is doing the judging, that would be a fun job.
Absolutely, yeah.
That would be tons of fun to do. How are you going to go about that?
That's a great question. We're interested to see how many nominations we get. And I think it's going to be really hard to decide.
Yeah. Will folks submit photographs or will there be actual on-site visits?
So we're hoping they'll submit some photographs, but regardless of whether they do or they don't, we're going to get some on-site photos as well.
Oh, be nice. Be nice. And probably highlight for a lot of folks, some areas of Indiana County that not a lot of people may drive by, see, and get them out on some of our country roads.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be tons of fun. I would really like to, watch that whole process unfold. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to be a great reintroduction of the awards, and we're just, getting people to interact throughout the community. So
yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's going on.
Yes.
And there's more going on because
There's
after
always something going on.
it's May and it's
Yeah.
downtown Indiana, so that this place really kicks up in May, doesn't it?
It does. And if I could just pull back to April for a second, I just want to give a really big thank you to the Static organization through the co-op store at IUP and Ryan and Bob and those guys. They really stepped up again and they brought back the Static dollars, which kicked off on April 20th. It was $8,000 that they gave to the students to put back into the businesses on Philadelphia Street. So thank you to those guys, the businesses, thank you. It's just so warming to see all these students downtown and, interacting with the retail stores and the restaurants, and just can't thank those guys enough for their participation. Yeah. And we coincided and collaborated and had that during our arts walk, and that was our largest arts walk that we've ever had. And shout out to Maddie Jones and her junior high students that did the mini Newsies presentation in IRMC Park. There was close to 160 people just to watch those kids perform in the street. It was so cool, so much fun. And so just thank you to the community for all the support on that.
Yeah, it was a great idea.
Yeah.
It really was.
So coming up in May, which is this Saturday, tomorrow, will be the Spring Ladies Day Out with a lot of participating retailers that are having specials, features, maybe some refreshments. A great way to come out in spring, get a shopping experience, get it in before Mother's Day, to just interact with all the businesses and spend a day out downtown Indiana. So I know a lot of retailers are doing different things this year. There's a list of all the participating establishments on our Facebook page. So feel free to click on there. You'll find a complete list and be able to go around and check out what everybody's got to offer. So, and then on Thursday, May 16th, will be our next Third Thursday event. And for this one, we have the Edge Classic Rock Band. And then we also have Emergent Cheese. Food truck will be there. I'm still working on a sweet truck, like a snack truck, but maybe have Mutiny Donuts. Shout out to those guys. He hasn't got back to me, but hopefully he gets involved. And then Levity Brewing will be part of his Third Thursday as well. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we'll have Skin Artworks Tattoos and Piercings right on 7th Street, giving out free face painting and temporary tattoos to the kids and some adults if they want it. Everybody was participating last Third Thursday. It was phenomenal. And then Upstreet Ace Hardware will be bringing some interactive toys and stuff, not only for the kids, but for the adults. They got some large yard games they're going to bring. They're going to bring some other stuff to interact with the kids. So really trying to elevate this as a community, family-friendly event. And this last the previous Third Thursday, we had over 140 people for our first one. It was
Really?
incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and everybody just had a blast. So
Good.
very exciting. But, that kind of wraps up May for our events. Saturday, May 18th will be the Jimmy Stewart birthday celebration at the Jimmy Stewart Museum. And then on Saturday, the 25th, will be the West Virginia Jazz and Blues Festival. So check out both of their Facebook pages for more information.
Yeah, events like that bring so many people to town. You get a chance to visit the downtown businesses. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
everybody has a good time with that.
Yep.
Of course, IUP graduation is coming up.
Yeah,
and
I know, it's crazy. I don't know what happened to the first part of this year.
Well, we wait and we figured in the middle of winter that it's never going to end.
Yeah.
And then it seems like it went by in a flash.
I know.
And that's every darn year. It's just like that.
Yep.
We ought to be used to it by now, but
You would think.
evidently we've not figured that out.
Nope.
Okay, so big important thing is what you were talking about, Shannon. That is the Image Awards. So once again, that's going to be going up on Downtown Indiana's Facebook
Facebook
or
page.
website. Facebook.
Yeah, we'll be putting it out all over the place. So for
Yeah.
now, though, that would be the first place to go.
Even though our website is not complete, we're still undergoing some construction on the backside. We'll provide a link there as well. So it'll be very limited what you find on our website, but there will be a link for that as well on there. So you can check us out at our website and obviously on Facebook. We'll have the link on there. So,
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, hey, you brought a lot to us today.
awesome.
We appreciate it. Shanna, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News is coming up next in less than 2 minutes now. And then Josh Widdison in our WCCS newsroom in our next half hour. We talked to Lynette Yarnick. We've also got Kevin Laser from PA CareerLink on with us, and John Moses from The Curve a little bit later in the hour.
Hey, Mom and Dad, are the kids always bored in the summer? Want something safe and fun to keep them active? It's time for summer fun at the Homer City Pool. Get 2024 pool passes now at the HC Borough office or buy online at hcparkandrec.com. Individual and family passes are available. Not a student? It's a great way for adults and seniors to relax poolside. Don't let the heat keep you and your family from diving into fun this summer. Visit hcparkandrec.com for details and see you at the pool.
Oh, that aching head. Did you know there are more than 300 different types of headaches and migraines? Head to the doctor. Learn about headaches, migraines, and strokes and how to deal with them at a free seminar May 15th at 6